Hey guys, it's Exploding Charizard here, and today I'm going to be trying something new. And it may look like we'll be playing Legend of Zelda, and that's because we will. I love this game, it's a lot of fun, and that's what I'm going to be talking about today. I'm going to be reviewing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, because I've been playing it a ton recently, probably put more than 50 hours into it, and this is my save file right here. So I'm just going to be taking on this, I think it's a major test of strength. Shrine somewhere. I actually don't know exactly where it is. But while we're doing that, I'm going to be reviewing this game because it's been something I've been wanting to do. There's a new thing on my channel, I guess. But you know, we're all a team here. And basically we're going to be reviewing games, and I think it's a cool idea to just be playing it as we go. It might help the game have a good feel for it. So I hope you guys enjoy, because we'll try to just discuss a few things about the game, and I just really want to talk about this game. So this is our first review video, and I'm going to stop doing schedules, by the way, guys, because that's obviously not working. I say I'm going to make another video this week, and I didn't last time, and I didn't the time before that, but I think we have another Pokemon opening coming soon. Anyway, maybe more about that in the description. Right now, enjoy the video, and let's get into it. So, starting off the bat, I guess, we don't have complete health. So this is our item menu, but basically the beginning of this game starts with Link in a cave waking up after a very, very long time, and I think it's a great beginning. Would you look at that? That's beautiful. And I think it's poetic, but anyway, we're not going to be talking about just like how I feel about the game. I'm going to be talking about what I think for you guys, if you know what I'm saying. So you start off you start off in a cave, a short sort of little cave thing, and we'll get into these later. These are shrines that I'm in right now. And basically, what the point of the game is to beat Ganon. Ganon is like big and strong, and he's in his castle. So what we'll be doing is obviously discussing. I'm sorry, I get so distracted. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to be fighting, but anyway, then Link goes off and goes on a big adventure across the Great Plateau, which is the starting area. But, so what I think about the beginning, I think the beginning is great. There's something that I really want to talk about in this video, but we'll get to that at the end. So, yes, I have pro skills, I know, right? Basically, so it's good, and then after that, well, I like there's one thing about this game, and it's a good feel. Oh, wow. The feel about this game is you can do anything. And I don't know if it's like this with other Legend of Zelda games, because I'll be honest, I haven't played other Legend of Zelda games. I'll be completely honest with you. And, like, this is my first game, and I think it's obviously a good game to get started with, if you're wondering, and you haven't played a Legend of Zelda game before. It's very free. You can do really anything you want. And I just think it's a lot of fun for new players especially, and for old players alike. But basically, it's a good game overall, and I'm going to give you my rating overall at the end. But a good way to start this off, and I guess it's not the start anymore, but wow, we're only 3 minutes in, that's funny. I think that we're going to rate each bit. The music, the gameplay generally, just like what I'm doing right now. Then maybe we'll also do the story. And that's where I'm going to start. The story is great. I feel like you get to Kakariko Village though, and then you're just free. You can do whatever you want. You get the quest from Impa, and I hope see, this video is good for people who have played, because I'm going to be using a lot of names and stuff. But I mean, it's just, the story is amazing in this game, and just combined with the gameplay of just being free and being able to do anything, it's just a really nice experience. And the story is, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. The story is just wonderful, although at some points it might be lacking bits. I have nothing wrong with the ending of the story, but there is something I have wrong with the ending. We'll get to that later. So we'll focus on gameplay now. Gameplay, this game is amazing when it comes to just mechanics and all sorts of things. In fact, let me just show you in here. We've got weapons, and you can get more slots from this guy named Hestu. We've got bows, we've got shields, we've got a ton of, like, armor and stuff. We've got resources. They put a lot of work into this, and then this is what I wanted to get to. There's just so many things, like all these abilities here. Obviously, I've beaten the game, okay? I've beaten the main game. I've beat Ganon, okay? So there, that's good for you to know. Lots of options over there. As you can see, these are your quests. It's a good RPG if you like RPGs, and I know I do. My voice cracks there. So the gameplay is wonderful, but I mean, there's some things that I would change. There's a certain thing that I would change. Anyway, we'll get to that later. Okay, that never works for me. A few main parts of this game are the Divine Beasts. One of your quests that you have set out, and I don't know if I still have it down somewhere. Okay, free the Divine Beasts. That's one of your main goals over the whole game, to free 4 Divine Beasts that are controlled by Ganon. Again, story combined with puzzles, because in the Divine Beasts you have puzzles, and then for each Divine Beast you get one of these abilities. Anyway, another main part is shrines. That's what I'm doing right now. This guy that I'm fighting is part of a shrine, and shrines are like a large part of this. They let you get extra hearts and extra stamina. They're important, and like it's hard to play this game without shrines. Now, music. I want to focus on music next. Nintendo games usually have good music. There's always at least like one song that, and I've been wondering, are these like metal pads here? They all are. What's this? That's interesting right there. So then, Nintendo games always at least have one good song in each of their games, I feel. Wow, I'm flurry rushing for real. But mainly, like, this game I feel is on the good side of music. It does it right. This music right now, like Guardian Scout music, what weapon do I use right here? It's on the good side of music. Like, this is all just so detailed and wonderful. I just love all the music. And then another thing is bosses. There are bosses. Most of them are hard to find. I have to go out of your way to find them. But Ganon, you fight a Ganon in each of the Divine Beasts, like I talked about before. But other bosses include, I guess, the dragons. Lionels aren't exactly bosses, but anyway. Oh, oops. And then Ganon is a fun boss, of course, but like he takes some strategy. There's puzzles in this game too. It's a puzzle game combined with fighting a lot sometimes, and so that's really, anyway, wasn't I focused on music just a second ago? I think that, so yeah, the music, I'm going to give that one an 8 out of 10, just because the music is great. There's a lot of memorable songs. I like the Talus song, Stone Talus and stuff, but what else to cover? Any other things to cover? Well, overall, you'll see how I feel about that in a few minutes. So as you go through the game, there's gonna be more and more details, and then there's so many things to do. There we go. The Great Fairies. There's just so many things to do, and like, I get addicted to this game. I've played for 5 hours per day, and it's a lot of fun. It's a fun game to invest yourself in, but sometimes it can go a little bit over the top, but that's not what I'm going to worry about. What I'm really going to worry about is beating the shrine. But anyway, another thing that I'm going to worry about is talking. And talking is good in this case, because I'm going to finish up here. Finish up the shrine and talking. So, what else is there to talk about? There is a lot of work put into this game, and I think it's time to get into what I've been sort of hinting at throughout this, which is at the end of the game, spoilers, at the end of the game, when you beat Ganon, it sets you back, okay? So when you beat Ganon, there's a nice ending. I have nothing wrong, like, I love the story. It all works out perfectly for me. Like, I have no problem with the story, but then after you beat Ganon, and this is sort of why I made this video, you go back to your last save point before you beat Ganon. And it puts a star, I'll show you after this actually, it puts a star on each of your save points after that, from then on, but you, like, in the story, in the world, you haven't beaten Ganon yet. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think if you get all the memories, then there's another ending, and you actually, like, beat him, and you go on from there beating him. But it frustrated me. It, like, made this game go down maybe a few points of, like, rating at the end, you'll see. But, like, I feel like that just, it changed it for me, because I had been getting all these Divine Beasts and stuff. Then once I beat Ganon, it sets me back. Nintendo hasn't done something like this to me. And, like, sure, there's lots of secrets, like the memories are secret, they're hard to recover. But, like, Nintendo never puts that in your way to beat the game. And I don't know, it's like, I have a little bit of a problem with it. I don't know about you guys, and I'm not making this up, this happened to me when I was playing. I'm a little bit disappointed. And another thing on this loading screen, I think is great, they have, like, little useful tips and stuff. Great for new players and old players alike. Oh, that's where I am. I'm in Ganon's castle. Okay. Anyway, so that's like, that's really all I have to say, but again, that's just the spoiler that I kind of was hinting at there. A lot of fun materials in this game still. I'm going to give this game overall an 8 out of 10, okay? Because it's a very good open game. I'm sure it's the best Legend of Zelda game. I'm looking into ones for the 3DS, and none of them stand out at me, but this one just seems, oh, it's so free, it's wonderful, you can really do whatever you want. I would recommend it to you, but then again, there's that thing at the end, and let me go out here. Let me save. See, there's a little star whenever I save. Sorry if I made that too quick for you. If I hit a load, all these have a star because they're all my loading points, and they all have stars because I did beat the game, but again, I haven't beat the game. As you can see, I'm here again, and all these particles are still in the air from Ganon. Wow, there's actually lightning outside. So, if you want to see gameplay videos on the channel, I will be happy to do that. I'll make more reviews, I'm sure. This has been a lot of fun. Next time I'll be more organized for a review. Just tell me what you want to see, and maybe I'll make it happen. I'm going to stand in this little pit thing, and I'll see you guys next time. Again, still a little bit salty about that ending, but I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.